Tuna fishing is an important and popular fishing activity in many seas. Traditional methods often use trawls or trawls, in which fishermen will search for areas where tuna are concentrated, often in places with strong currents or around coral reefs. One of the modern techniques is to use large fishing vessels with global positioning systems to locate the fish. Fishermen often cast lines or use traps to attract tuna, combined with baits such as small fish or squid to increase efficiency. After being caught, the tuna is processed at sea or on board to ensure quality, to serve domestic consumption and export needs. However, tuna fishing also needs to comply with regulations on protecting aquatic resources to ensure the sustainability of this profession in the future. In addition to traditional and modern methods, fishermen also apply aquaculture techniques to maintain tuna supplies. Raising tuna in tanks or cages helps reduce pressure on wild fishing and ensures sustainable fish stocks. Resource management systems also play an important role. With regulations on size, seasonality and the number of fish allowed to be caught to protect resources. In addition, raising public awareness about protecting the marine environment and fish species is also essential. Propaganda and education campaigns can help fishermen better understand the importance of sustainable fishing. Only with close coordination between fishermen, authorities and environmental protection organizations can we maintain valuable tuna resources for future generations. Moreover, technology is also gradually changing the way tuna is caught. The application of modern technology such as underwater cameras and sensors helps fishermen monitor tuna activities more accurately. These devices not only help identify areas where fish are concentrated but also reduce illegal fishing. The tuna processing industry is also growing strongly, with a variety of products from fresh tuna to canned foods, sashimi or sushi. This not only creates high economic value but also opens up many job opportunities for local people. Finally, building a brand for tuna products, especially sustainably caught tuna, is becoming a trend. This not only increases the value of the product but also contributes to environmental protection and local economic development. Therefore, tuna fishing is not only a profession, but also an important part of conserving marine resources and sustainable development for the community. In addition, international cooperation in the tuna fishing industry is becoming increasingly important. Coastal countries regularly organize conferences and forums to discuss solutions for managing and protecting aquatic resources. Sharing information, technology and experience between fishermen and researchers also helps improve tuna fishing efficiency and conservation. Another emerging trend is the standardization of sustainable fishing processes, such as MSC, Marine Stewardship Council, certification. These certifications not only help improve the reputation of the product in the international market, but also motivate fishermen to apply environmentally friendly fishing methods. In addition, scientific research programs on the ecology and behavior of tuna are also being promoted. Scientists work with fishermen to monitor the status of fish populations, thereby making reasonable recommendations on when and how to catch them. In short, tuna fishing is becoming an increasingly complex activity that requires the participation of many parties. By combining tradition and modernity, economics and conservation, we can build a sustainable future for the fisheries industry, ensuring resources for future generations alongside management and sustainability efforts. Community education also plays a vital role in raising awareness of the importance of tuna and marine ecosystems. NGOs and schools often organize activities, such as workshops and field programs, to educate fishermen and youth about environmental protection, helping them better understand the impacts of fishing on ecosystems. In addition, encouraging fishermen to join cooperative groups also creates opportunities to share experiences and resources. These groups can work together to adopt safe and efficient fishing methods, minimizing risks to individuals and families. In this way, they can create a strong, cohesive fishing community that is able to protect shared fisheries resources. The role of processing and distribution companies in the tuna supply chain is also indispensable. These businesses need to commit to using tuna from sustainable sources and implementing environmentally friendly production processes. They can also invest in research and development of new processing technologies to increase the value of their products while minimizing waste. Finally, consumer engagement is also an important factor in promoting the sustainable development of the tuna fishing industry. As consumers increasingly care about products from sustainable sources, they can create positive pressure on the market, encouraging producers and fishermen to adopt environmentally friendly methods. All of these factors together form a closed circle. Contributing to the protection and maintenance of tuna resources, not only for economic benefits but also for the future of marine ecosystems and the lives of future generations. To further strengthen conservation efforts, government policies and regulations also need to be applied strictly and effectively. Authorities are responsible for monitoring fishing conditions, implementing inspection measures and handling violations to protect fishery resources. Programs to support fishermen in transitioning to sustainable fishing methods are also essential. This not only helps improve their income but also motivates them to participate in conservation activities. In addition, cooperation with international organizations also opens up opportunities to learn and apply best practices from other countries. Joint research projects can provide valuable information on tuna population status and climate change trends, thereby proposing appropriate solutions for each region, in the context of climate change strongly affecting marine ecosystems. Monitoring and assessing the impact of climate on tuna is also becoming urgent. Research on habitat changes, fish migrations and their adaptations is essential to predict and respond to future challenges. Ultimately, the combination of communities, governments, businesses and consumers will create a sustainable ecosystem for the tuna fishing industry. Only by working together can we conserve this precious resource, ensuring not only economic benefits but also the survival of the sea and its creatures. Conservation and sustainable development are not the responsibility of an individual or organization but the responsibility of the whole society. In the context of globalization and increasing demand for seafood, maintaining sustainable tuna resources is becoming more important. Relevant countries and organizations need to cooperate to develop synchronous policies and regulations. Avoiding illegal fishing and overexploitation. International agreements, such as the Agreement on the Conservation of Marine Resources, are important steps to ensure that all countries adhere to common standards of protection. Modern technology can also play an important role in the management of tuna resources. Using drones to monitor fishing areas or applying blockchain technology to track the origin of products from catch to consumer can create transparency and increase consumer confidence in sustainable tuna products. Research and development programs also need to be heavily invested in improving farming and fishing methods. Research on tuna biology and behavior will help fishermen better understand their reproductive cycles and habits, thereby adjusting their fishing schedules and methods to be most appropriate and effective. In addition, the participation of non-profit organizations and communities is also necessary. They can act as a bridge between fishermen and markets, and organize educational programs and raise awareness about the importance of conserving marine resources to improve the effectiveness of conservation and sustainable development measures. A robust information management system is essential. A centralized data platform on tuna catches, including quantity, size and catch areas, will help authorities, fishermen and scientists monitor and analyze population trends. This will ensure that decisions on resource management are based on sound science. In addition, the involvement of private partners in the supply chain is also important. Seafood processing enterprises need to commit to sustainability standards and support fishermen in adopting responsible fishing methods. Some companies have started to implement certification programs for sustainably caught tuna, making it easier for consumers to identify and choose environmentally friendly products. Furthermore, cooperation initiatives between countries in the region should be encouraged. Sharing experiences and resources will help improve the capacity of fishermen, while reducing the pressure of illegal fishing. Marine protected areas, where tuna and other marine species can grow and reproduce without interference, are one effective way to conserve this resource. In addition, developing types of ecotourism can also create additional income for fishing communities. Tuna watching tours or tuna fishing experiences can attract tourists, while raising environmental awareness in the community. Finally, the role of the media in raising public awareness of tuna conservation cannot be ignored. Effective communication campaigns can encourage consumers to choose products from sustainable sources, while putting pressure on producers and fishermen to improve their fishing methods. In short, protecting tuna resources is not just the responsibility of an individual or organization, but a global task. By working together, using technology, and raising public awareness, we can ensure that this precious resource is preserved for future generations, while also providing sustainable economic development for coastal communities. To further strengthen efforts to protect tuna, it is essential to develop training programs for fishermen. These courses can equip them with knowledge about sustainable fishing methods. As well as how to preserve the product after catching to optimize quality and economic value. This will not only improve their work efficiency but also make them more aware of the importance of conserving aquatic resources. At the same time, policies that encourage the application of new technology in the fishing industry should also be encouraged. The use of smart devices such as fish locators, smart nets and data collection systems will help fishermen to fish more efficiently and reduce the impact on other species in the ecosystem. Research projects on the impact of climate change on the marine environment and tuna population should also be prioritized. This research will not only help us better understand how tuna adapt, but also provide valuable information for resource management strategies. Collaboration between scientists, fishermen and governments will create a positive environment for sustainable development. In addition, financial support and market access programs for fishermen are also important. Providing concessional loans or subsidies to help fishermen transition to sustainable fishing methods will help reduce the economic burden and encourage them to invest in environmentally friendly fishing techniques. In addition, building alliances between countries in the region to manage tuna resources in a coordinated and effective manner is also essential. These alliances can help to unify regulations and standards, thereby creating a fairer and more sustainable fishing environment for all stakeholders. Finally, changes in consumer psychology and behavior will also play a decisive role in tuna conservation. When consumers have a better understanding of the origins and impacts of the products they consume, they will make smarter choices, thereby motivating businesses and fishermen to switch to sustainable fishing methods. All these efforts together form a mutually supportive system, contributing to the protection of tuna resources and the sustainable development of the fisheries industry. Only when every individual, organization and community is aware of their role and responsibility can we achieve a brighter future for the ocean and for ourselves. Tuna is one of the most popular and valuable seafood. To catch tuna, fishermen often use methods such as fishing lines, trawls and trawls. In particular, tuna fishing is often done with live bait such as small fish or squid, attracting fish to come closer. After being caught, tuna is processed right at sea or on board to ensure quality. The processing process usually begins with cleaning and freezing the fish immediately to keep the meat fresh. Tuna can then be processed into many different products such as sashimi, sushi, canned tuna or smoked tuna. These processing methods not only highlight the natural flavor of the fish but also retain nutritional value, creating attractive dishes for consumers. After being processed, tuna is often carefully packaged to ensure food safety and maintain freshness. For sashimi and sushi, tuna is cut into thin, beautiful pieces and is often served with soy sauce, wasabi and pickled ginger. For canned tuna, the processing process includes cooking the fish, then putting it in a can and adding brine or olive oil, which helps preserve it for a long time while still retaining its flavor. In addition, tuna is also processed into other attractive dishes such as stir-fried tuna, grilled tuna or tuna salad. Creativity in processing not only helps diversify the menu but also brings a rich culinary experience to consumers. In particular, with the increasing demand for clean and sustainable food, many processing facilities are now also starting to apply environmentally friendly processing methods to minimize the impact on the marine ecosystem. Thanks to that, Tuna is not only a nutritious food source but also contributes to protecting natural resources for future generations. After processing, tuna is also strictly tested for quality to ensure that the product meets food safety standards. Qualified tuna products will be brought to the domestic and export markets. Serving global consumption needs. In the context of more and more consumers paying attention to the origin and sustainability of food, tuna processes also focus on providing transparent information about the fishing and processing process. Many brands have now begun to apply sustainability certification standards, such as MSC, Marine Stewardship Council, to affirm their commitment to protecting marine resources and ensuring product quality. Processed tuna not only brings high nutritional value but also provides a rich source of protein, omega-3 and vitamins necessary for health. In particular, in culinary cultures such as Japan, tuna is an indispensable main ingredient in many traditional dishes, creating unique and attractive culinary experiences. Finally, raising consumer awareness of tuna products, along with the development of a sustainable seafood processing industry, will contribute significantly to the conservation of aquatic resources and sustainable economic development for coastal communities in order to meet the increasing demands of the market and consumers. Dried fish manufacturers are constantly innovating technology and improving product production processes. The application of advanced preservation technology, such as refrigeration and vacuum packaging technology, helps to extend the preservation time while still maintaining the flavor and quality of the fish. Dried fish is increasingly diverse, not only stopping at sashimi or sushi but also including ready-made dishes such as steamed fish salad, steamed fish pizza and convenient canned dishes. This creativity in processing mode not only creates a rich menu but also meets the needs of busy consumers who are looking for fast food and special nutritional supplements. And the attention of the regime is also very important for the development of basic and sustainably sourced seahorse products. These products not only attract health-conscious consumers but also contribute to environmental protection. The production of organically grown goby includes farming and fishing processes that do not use toxic chemicals. Helping to protect the marine ecosystem and ensure that the product is safe for health. Moreover, the whale processing industry is increasingly important to create added value for the product. Processors are looking to optimize every part of the goby, from using the meat for food processing to utilizing byproducts such as skin and bones to produce fish meal or animal feed, minimizing waste. In short, catching and processing goby is not only an important economic sector but also part of the effort to conserve natural resources and develop sustainably. Helping to create innovation, creativity and protect the environment, goby continues to be a valuable and popular food source worldwide. Moreover, the development of online distribution channels has also changed the way goby is consumed. Consumers here can easily order live fish or ready-made products through e-commerce websites and apps. This is not convenient but still creates opportunities for producers and variants to reach a wider market. from big cities to rural areas. Livestock products are also increasingly important. Regimes are investing in marketing to introduce their products to consumers, emphasizing the origin, production process and health benefits. Product quality and good brand image will help create trust and customer loyalty. A notable trend is combining surf fish with local ingredients, creating dishes with strong cultural identity. Chefs and restaurants are exploring ways to transform whales into new and unique culinary experiences. Finally, educating the public about choosing sustainable and safe fish products is also an important factor. Communication campaigns can help consumers become more aware of their consumption activities on the environment and fishery resources. As consumers become more conscious of their food choices, they will tend to support products from sustainable sources. Thanks to these efforts, the snakehead fishing and processing industry will not only grow economically but also move towards a more sustainable future. Where future generations can continue to take advantage of this valuable resource without worrying about depletion or environmental pollution. Fishing is usually done by several main methods, the most common being fishing lines, trawling and trawling. For the fishing method, fishermen use live targets such as small fish or squid to attract mackerel to come close. When fishing, fishermen quickly ensure quality. The trawling method, often applied on large vessels, allows large quantities of bait fish to be caught at the same time by using large nets to sweep over areas where fish are concentrated. In addition, trawl nets are also used to catch steamed fish in shallow waters, often located in places with complex seabed structures. After catching, herring are often processed at sea or on board, including cleaning and freezing, promoting the retention of delicious flavor and high quality before being put into processing or consumption once caught. Tuna needs to be processed immediately to ensure quality. Fishermen often clean the fish by removing the viscera and scaling them before freezing or storing them in ice.